So good evening, everyone. For this evening's session, we are going to combine the experiences from our last two classes. And for anyone new that's joining, this should be fairly easy to follow along. The goal of tonight's meditation session is for us to achieve a state of balance between various energies centers within us and the different energy channels within us. And when we achieve this sense of balance, we experience a state of complete mental silence that brings us to the absolute present moment. Once this is achieved, the flow of the Kundalini energy, this primordial motherly energy at the base of our spine, becomes very evident and begins to manifest on our physical being, on our hands, out the top of our head, as a cool and gentle breeze, as a form of verification for ourselves that this energy is active and working within us to bring us to that state of silence. This energy is also responsible for connecting us to our spirit, which is the most eternal, loving, peaceful part of our being that is free of our rational mind, of our reactions, of our thoughts, free from our ego, free from our conditionings. When we break the bonds of these limitations, we become like the drop that enters the ocean and loses all of its individual identity, but becomes part and parcel of all of this creation. And when this happens, we realize that we have achieved a connection, not just to our surroundings, not just to our spirit, but a connection to the power that created us, that is responsible for all this living work that is happening around us, that manifests as nature, that we call life. And when we achieve this connection, this is the true meaning of yoga, the word yoga meaning union or connection to the all-pervading power of divine love that is all around us. So with that, let us begin. If you're seated on a chair, please place your feet, your bare feet, on the floor in front of you, slightly apart. This gives you a connection to the earth element, which is one of 5 natural elements that cleanse our subtle being. Let us place both our hands on our lap, palms facing up. The reason we place our palms, our hands on our lap just so is because of 2 things. One, it allows us to feel the flow of the vibrations generated when the Kundalini energy at the base of our spine rises up towards the top of our head. As it makes this ascent, if you look at the chart on the screen, it passes through various different energy centers called chakras or wheels of energy, and it gives us the pure knowledge of the health of these energy centers on our fingertips. It was said in the Islamic scriptures that at the time of your resurrection, your hands will speak. And so this is the realization of that sentence, in that when our inner being is fully awakened, we get to experience the state of our own subtle being, on our hands, on our fingertips. And you can see that in the chart. And as we progress through our knowledge of Saj Yoga, we will learn about each and every one of these energy centers and how to bring them into the optimal state of balance. The second reason we place our hands on our lap, palms facing up, is because this is the universal symbol with which human beings express their desire. When we hold our hands out, when we hold our hands, palms open, we are asking. We are asking this energy within us. We are asking Sri Mataji, who is no longer here in her physical form, but her representation in the photograph in front of us. Sri Mataji, please, all this beautiful divine knowledge that you spent 50 plus years of your life giving to thousands and thousands of people, let me experience it for myself. And simultaneously to our own Mother Kundalini within us, the coiled energy at the base of our spine, Mother Kundalini, tonight as I sit in front of you, I express this one pure desire. Please let me receive all this pure knowledge and let me receive the complete state of meditation. Let us close our eyes. It helps to bring our attention within us. We're going to start with a short breathing exercise. To bring our attention into a state of balance. We're going to inhale through the nose, a long, deep breath. We'll hold it for as long as you can comfortably, maybe about 20 seconds or so. And then exhale through the mouth gently, not in a forced puff of air, but very slowly. And then we'll repeat this 3 times or 4 times until we can achieve a state of rhythm in our breath. So with the eyes closed, with our hands open on our lap, let us take a gentle, deep breath, inhaling through the nose. Hold it for about 20 seconds. Exhale through the mouth. Hold for a few seconds. On the second breath, bring your attention to both your hands. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold it. Exhale through the mouth. Hold it. Let's repeat this 2 more times. Deep breath through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One last time. Deep breath through the nose. And this time when you exhale, repeat in your heart, Mother, I surrender. Mother, I surrender everything. Just try to maintain a gentle rhythm of breathing without sharp intakes or exhales of breath. First thing we're going to do is balance our 3 channels. So in order to do this, let's place our right hand towards the earth. So drop your right hand down so the fingers point to the earth. Shri Mataji, please help my mother Kundalini to remove any imbalances on my left channel, the blue channel on the chart in front of you, into the earth element. The left side governs our desires, our past, and our emotions. O Mother Kundalini, please give me pure desire to connect with my spirit. And let me surrender all the other desires. Mother, please remove my attention from the past. Please dissolve all my conditionings and all my reactions from the past. Please purify my left channel. Mother, please give me complete balance in all my emotions. Pay attention to your left hand, the hand that's on your lap. As the Kundalini energy works on the left side, the left hand should start to become cool. Mother, please purify my left side. Purify my emotions, my desires. Please remove my attention from the past. Now, let us raise our right hand back to our lap, and we'll bend our left hand so the fingers point up to the sky. So your left hand is right next to your left cheek with the fingers pointed up to the sky. Just bend the elbow with the fingers pointing up. And your right hand is on your lap, palm facing up. The right side controls our future, our actions, and this is represented as the yellow channel on the chart on the screen. When our right side goes into imbalance, we become very futuristic in our thinking, in our planning, with the inability to stop our thoughts, with a racing mind, with no sense of calm. We are quick to react with anger, with impatience, with our ego. And so the prayers for the right side are cooling prayers. Mother, please remove all the heat of my overactive, overthinking mind, and remove all the heat from my right side into the ether element, into the sky. Pay attention to the right hand, which is now on your lap, as we offer the following affirmations. Mother, I do nothing. I know nothing. I am simply the instrument of the divine. I am nothing but peace, and therefore I surrender completely to the power of love within me, to the power that created me. Mother, please dissolve all my anger, all my expectations, all my reactions, all the expressions of my ego. I do nothing. I know nothing. I am nothing but the pure spirit. As this heat dissipates into the sky, your right hand should become cooler and cooler. Let us now bring both our hands on our lap, and we're going to reaffirm some of our base innate qualities from our first meeting. Let us begin by placing our right hand on our heart, on the left side of our chest. We keep repeating that the attention must turn towards the spirit and disconnect from our ego, from our conditionings, for us to understand our true self. So here, please repeat with full conviction, silently, Mother, I am the pure spirit. A few times. Mother, I am the pure spirit. Mother, I am simply a reflection of divine love. Mother, I am simply a drop in the ocean of divine love. Mother, I am the pure spirit. Now place your hand on your forehead, pressing your temples with both your fingers and your thumb. This energy center becomes obstructed when we don't forgive. So here, let us say a few times, Mother, I forgive everyone, including myself. I forgive my past. I forgive my future. I forgive my thoughts. And I forgive myself. And I forgive everyone in general. For it is I who am the pure spirit that forgives. I am not my ego. I am not my conditionings. I am the pure spirit. And I forgive everyone, including myself. Let us bring our hand down for a moment so that both hands are on our lap, palms facing up. Keep your attention on your forehead. This chakra, this energy center, the Agya chakra, is made up of a narrow path between two balloons that make up your ego and your superego. When the Kundalini pierces through this narrow path, she deflates these two balloons of ego and our conditionings, and then rises up into the realm of the seventh chakra on top of our head. But for this to happen, we have to establish the quality of forgiveness, because that is what shifts our attention into the state of complete peace. Mother, please help me to overcome the limitations of my ego, my conditionings, my human awareness, my reactions. I forgive everyone and everything in general, including myself. Now, with your attention, slowly push through from the forehead as if you were emerging from a narrow gap. Just push slowly up to the top of your head. And now your attention rests as if you were looking at yourself from above you, just above the head. Oh, Mother Kundalini, let me experience the full power of my self-realization as the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. Let me experience my yoga, my connection that is beyond my mind, beyond all the thoughts. Attention only at the top of the head. Let us continue to keep our attention just above the head for a few more seconds to experience complete, absolute silence as more and more of this Kundalini energy passes through and crosses through the seventh energy center, through the fontanelle bone. Silence becomes deeper and deeper. Before we conclude, let us remember to thank this Kundalini energy within us that, once awakened, is constantly working to keep us in balance. O Mother Kundalini, I thank you with all humility for this precious gift of my self-realization, of this self-knowledge, and for giving me simple techniques and the ability to keep myself balanced, centered, and joyful. Please forgive me for any mistakes, as I am ignorant, but seek the pure knowledge of my own self. Please keep me in the divine protection for my physical health, wealth, my emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. And with that, we can conclude tonight's meditation. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And we were in the unique position not to have the Beach Club Pavilion available to us tonight because of a prior reservation, but we will resume meeting in person next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. and continue to supplement our in-person meetings with online meditation as well. So thank you, and have a wonderful rest of the evening and the rest of the week.